Handmaiden, and this is my monthly update where I let you know what I've been creating this month and also what's new on the website, like what's new with Handmaiden. So I guess first up is finished objects. So since I last podcasted, I have finished my DRK Everyday Cardi. This pattern was by Andrea Mowry, and I joined in part of a knit along with Mountain Meadow Wool, which the pattern was written in. It is deliciously squishy. I love this yarn. It's like the next best thing to hand spun, I reckon. The wee wooden buttons, I found these big buttons on Etsy. It had a nice double folded collar, so with it being double folded it's got enough body to it so that it holds itself up. You could fold the collar more open if that's how you prefer to wear it, or you could totally button it all the way up and have it super snug. I'm enjoying wearing it like this. It's got these gorgeous raglan details on the front and the back. You can just see those ones there. My backdrop's not great today for such a light cardi, then it's not standing out so good. Yeah, loved making it. Very happy with it. Easy to wear. I think that's all I have to say about it. Yeah, I'll link all the patterns I talk about in the show notes below, and I'm quite good at keeping my Ravelry up to date, so check that out if you want any more details. The other thing that is now officially finished, I finished it and shared in last month's video when I was with Mum, my Sophie hood, but I wasn't 100% happy with the colour of the yarn I'd knitted in. It was very beige, neutral, which just washes me out. It's like the same colour as my skin tone. So we've gone red. I have a thing at the moment for this orangey red colour. It's like red but orange. You'll see later when I show you what's on my needles currently. Yes, so very happy with that. I dip dyed it, and I've done a wee video on my personal Instagram, I think it was. So these tips, so from the bottom it's much darker and more intense red, and then it's lighter here, like a lighter shade of red. Yeah, happy. I'm much happier with it now that it's red. I think is much better than the beigey colour I'd knitted it in. Yeah, Sophie hood, could rock it however you want. Yeah, happy with that now. Proper officially finished project. So currently on my needles I have some more beautiful orange red. This is the Katholt Sweater. It's a Knitting for Olive pattern, and it's a Knitting for Olive yarn. I'll show you. Knitting for Olive heavy merino. This one is wheat. This is blood orange. And then you hold it double with a strand of the Knitting for Olive soft silk mohair in the same colours, wheat and blood orange. So it's knitting up super fast on 6mm needles, and this is obviously like a bulky weight yarn. It's knitting up nice and quickly. You start top down, and at the end you're going to pick up these stitches and put a nice neckband on it. It has a decent sized neckband in cream, the wheat colour. Love it. Such a fun colourway. Wow, like colour work to knit, because it's only 2 stitches like every other stitch. You're swapping colour. Enjoying it. And it's got these awesome raglans where these 9 stitches here, you don't do, yeah, those are your raglan stitches there, so nice big raglans on both the front and the back. Like it very much. And yeah, I've obviously finished my yoke shaping, and now I am just going round and round to do the body. I'm going to make this sweater nice and long, not so croppy like some of my latest knits. Because it's on 6mm needles, I've chucked the sleeve stitches on a bulky sized stitch holder cord. These are all on the website. These are Handmaiden. Yeah, so that's the perfect size to hold those stitches until I come back to my sleeves. And currently have my Super cute stoppers on that are also on the website, the blue knit sweaters. Yep, loving that. I'll show you, here we go, quick picture. This is hopefully what it's going to look like when I'm finished. Nice big ribbed cuffs and body and like oversized kind of sweater. Going to be so cozy for winter time. And then when my brain is not into colour work, I have been making a few squares. These are for the Nattering knitters for their hug rugs. Just garter stitch squares, but I've done them in the colour shifting yarn that I made my traveller hoodie in. So I think once I've made enough squares for the blanket, it's going to look awesome with the colour shift in those yarns. Yeah, they're ready to donate. I'm just going to make more, so there's pretty much a blanket's worth. Speaking of the Nattering knitters, they came to festival, the festival I organised, 45 degree Fibre Festival, the Deep South Fibre Fest here in Gore. The Nattering knitters yarn bombed the front of the Town and Country Stadium where we had the festival, and they did an incredible job. It looked amazing, and each year they add to it. So this year there was a bit more than last year, and they're already buzzing with ideas for next year's festival. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I do have a little short video of Fibre Fest unfolding that my husband took because I was obviously a bit flat out with everything else. So I'll try and put that little video of the festival at the end of this YouTube chit chat, and so you can have a little look. I also want to say hi, shout out to Carol of Gisborne, who had made the trip and happened to be in Southland, so she come along to festival all the way from Gisborne. Hi Carol, thanks for coming to see me. I love chatting to you all, yeah, at the festival. It was so nice to meet members and meet new people, and as exhausted as I was, I went to bed that night with the biggest smile on my face. Just everyone coming together, and I don't know, inspiring each other, like everyone's knits they were wearing and stuff. It was just such a beautiful space and so cool to all come together. So next year, same kind of weekend, duck shooting weekend, that first weekend of May, same place. Yep, Gore Town and Country Club 45 Festival will be happening again. Look forward to seeing you all again and seeing some new people come down. I guess that could lead into the club colourway for May, which was based on the birth flower hawthorn. The birth flower, there's 2 birth flowers for each month I've discovered during this process. Also lily of the valley, but being white and green, I didn't think it would add much colour to the yarn or the fibre, so we went hawthorn because when the hawthorn's out in the park here, there's so many beautiful shades of from red blossom to like pink and white blossom, so that's where I went with May's colourway. Don't have any fluff to show you. Yes, it's all gone out to members, but I did save a skein of yarn for myself, and this is how it knit up. So I can't even show you the skein, but it looked awesome. It was mainly like a lighty green colour with a wee colour pooling tip of pink on it, ballerina pink, and then flecks, there's speckles in there of darker pink in there. If you check out the photos on Facebook and Instagram, you'll be able to see what it looked like. So I knitted the hat that everyone knits. Might come back to me later. And I was so happy. Musselburgh hat, got it. Musselburgh hat, so happy with how the yarn knitted up. It basically striped without me dyeing this self-striping. It's amazing, very happy with it. So yeah, Musselburgh hat is actually double like that, and you fold it inside itself. I've made one of these before. Pretty popular pattern on Ravelry. I think it just needs a pom-pom now and it will be complete. Yeah, stoked with how May's colourway knitted up. It's a wee gift for my niece, and it's got sparkle in. I don't know if you can see, it's got silver bling in there, and the fibre that got dyed in May's colourway was merino and silk, so that looked beautiful as well, that little shimmery, silvery, like silky bit in there. I also wanted to let you know that I've created a Facebook group recently. Like, fibre clubbers do have a private hangout group where they share what they've been spinning, and if they need any help with anything, you pop it in there, because there's a wealth of knowledge in that group and we want to support each other, encourage each other. So outside of that group though, I started a new Facebook group called Handmaiden Hangout, and that is an open group, so any public can join it. The idea was that if you had made something with handmaiden yarn in it or handmaiden fibre in it, that you could post those pictures in there and share and inspire one another. I have added a sock post of all the socks I've made with different self-striping yarn, but anything goes. Yeah, I'd love to see what you're making with the yarn and fibre I'm dyeing, and yeah, inspire each other. And then new on the website. So now that festival has happened and there were a few things left over, this piece of hair is slightly annoying today. A few things left over from festival, I've uploaded them to the website. So if you weren't able to make it down south to see me at my trading site, there are now the leftover socks on the website, and if you reach out, I'm more than happy to make you a custom pair of socks, like a particular colour or a particular size. Just send me an email, reach out. So sockies that are on there are these ones. These have got sparkle in. I don't know if you can see on there. These ones, they're like, so that they are classified as women's and men's, but that was only so that I could size them. These ones, for example, are based on a men's US 9 to 10 size, and it doesn't mean that they're only a men's sock. Like, anyone could wear these. It just means to me that these ones are 72 stitches around, whereas these ones that have been sized as a women's US 9 to 10 shoe only have 64 stitches around. There's also kids size one on there. I love these ones, this colourway, this yarn. Hello. I wish these were bigger so I could wear them. Yeah, they're awesome. So delicious. And then I added, there's a wee bit of fluff left over. I did do a post. I'm apologising already for the crackly paper, crackling bags. These are some gorgeous fibre. They're both Corridale, these ones. This one's dyed to do the colour shifting fade, whereas this one is more random. And then there's definitely more fluff than that on the website, but I don't want to keep crinkling bags for you. Gobstopper balls. There's some self-striping yarn. This one I made thinking of Mother's Day and named it Bouquet. And this one. They've all got super cute little matching charms, like stitch marker to go with them. That lollipop coloured one, gorgeous. And then the latest addition to the website is Handmaiden at Home. Can I show you the name? Oh yeah, there you go. Candle collaboration with Karen of Bellbird, New Zealand, with Bellbird Yarns. Karen is local, also lives in Gore, and she hand pours these. They are soy candles with a 30 to 40 hour burn time, and I always have one on the go, whether it's in the kitchen or in my special slow crafting area where I like to wind down and have some quiet time. So the scents that we came up with together were Me Time. This one is also known as Flower Bomb, and it's very fragrant and floral, I think feminine. It's Lily's absolute favourite one. Very pretty. It's pretty. And then Sweater Weather. To me, I imagine it being winter time when you're putting all your good woolies, and it smells like pine forests. Being in the forest, yeah, it smells like a Christmas tree. Yeah, Sweater Weather, pine and fir. That one's my fave. And then majority of other people's favourite is this one. Smells Like Too Many Whips, aka warm gingerbread. And it's delicious. It's like gingerbread baking, almost like caramelly as well. Yeah, it's delicious. So yeah, that's the 3 candles. Smells Like Too Many Whips made me think of when I have too many things on in the kitchen, like you're trying to bake biscuits, we've got muffins going, and then you're also trying to be a domestic goddess and do something else. Yeah, but yes, I hope you all enjoy these. So I think that's all the new stuff on the website. Feel free to go and have a browse though, I probably missed something. Something exciting in the pipelines is a make along. So a bunch of Kiwi podcasters are getting together to start up a make along. So kind of like a knit along, but way more inclusive. So you could be crocheting, it doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be knitting. And the idea was to showcase New Zealand designers and New Zealand yarns, which we have so much of in New Zealand. They don't get spotlighted so much, so we're going to make it happen. I already have in mind a kit that I've ordered, and that's from Outlaw Yarn. Deborah came to Fibre Festival, and I haven't been able to stop thinking about her blanket kit, so have since purchased it online. That will be what I'm going to make for the make along. It is the Rebel Sheep Mob blanket, which is a pattern that Deborah Moore has written, and obviously it uses her yarn, the Outlaw Rebel yarn. Yeah, so I will let you know more details about that as they come about, and be sure to keep an eye on social media because I'll share it on there as well. And that's pretty much me. This weekend I'm actually heading away to a quilting retreat, and I'm looking forward to that, like going away for the weekend, and there's not good cell phone reception, so it's just going to be some downtime of making projects, getting stuff done. My plan is to make a tote bag, like a bag to put my new e-spinner in, my e-spinner from Daedalus that's pink and orange. I really want to make a cool bag for it to go in that'll hold my bobbins and all my other stuff. So here is my fabrics I've chosen. Maybe next time I chat and share with you, this might be a bag that fits my e-spinner. Watch this space. Yeah. So I think that's all from me this month. Yeah. And thank you so much for watching along, and enjoy the little snippet of festival that I'll hopefully pop in here. Catch you next month.